Hi guys, when it comes to politicians, be it councillors or members of parliament, they're generally challenged by the media. But on some occasions, in this case, Sarah Pochin, a former Tory turned Reform, was actually challenged by her own constituents. Now, she was trying to sell a story that a street in her constituency is completely out of control, and she gave some examples. But unfortunately for her, well, the people who live there see it differently. Now, a normal politician at that stage would keep their mouth shut, but we're talking about Sarah Pochin, so there's an added twist to this story. Have a listen.
Right, next tonight, Sarah Pochin has only been the new MP for Runcorn and Helsby for a couple of months, but she's made plenty of headlines, and tonight she's fallen foul of some of her constituents. The Reform UK MP posted a video recently bemoaning violence and antisocial behaviour from illegal immigrants on a street in Runcorn. Well, tonight, the people who live there have told us it's not true, and Cheshire Police say there's no evidence to support her claims. Lindsay Prosser has this report.
Greenway Road, a tight-knit community in a conservation area. The local Reform MP has angered residents by claiming illegal immigrants are causing trouble here.
The antisocial behaviour that people have to put up with, the noise levels, the violence, the rubbish strewn around the streets, early hours of the morning, the shouting, potential domestic abuse.
The council says there's one property on Greenway Road housing asylum seekers, but there's been no reports of antisocial behaviour from there. The people we spoke to say their MP isn't describing their neighbourhood.
My dad and my brothers and sisters live at the bottom of the road here on Greenway Road. There is no trouble around here. There's no issue with crime. I've stayed in this area because I like the area. It's a lovely community space.
Grown up in Runcorn, on various estates in Runcorn, and I've always felt very lucky to live on Greenway Road.
When you hear somebody saying things like, "Oh, people are scared to go out. There's violence, the litter," the kind of antisocial behaviour, and I was like, "There's absolutely none of that I've seen living on this road."
The police visited homes on Greenway Road after Sarah Pochin's video appeared online. Residents told them there are no problems with illegal immigrants. In a statement, the force said, "The issues referenced in the video do not correlate with the incidents that have been reported to Cheshire Police or to the concerns that have been raised to officers by residents in the area."
Sarah Pochin's office say they're currently gathering witness statements from residents and businesses that have spoken to the MP and are looking at public statements that have been made about her comments. They say her legal team believe there is a basis for legal action.
Church ward.
So there's a basis for legal action. Legal action against whom? Against the constituents who disagreed with Sarah Pochin? This is insane. Like a normal politician, and we're not talking about normal politicians either when it comes to Reform UK or in particular Sarah Pochin, but a normal politician realising, okay, I put my foot in my mouth, I should have actually checked beforehand. No, a normal politician would shut the F up at that stage, but Sarah Pochin is not a normal politician. So what is she doing? She's planning to take legal action against her own constituents because they disagreed with her. People who actually live in the area. This isn't like somebody from central government. This isn't somebody from the Labour Party. No, these are people who live on a street that she said is completely out of control. Litter everywhere. I'm looking the best I can, but I don't see any litter. I don't see any, people running around with knives and stuff like this. She's trying to jump on a bandwagon. That's the problem here. She sees, well, Nigel Farage and the others are talking about the country being out of control, so I need to grab some of the limelight as well.
And Rob Littler wrote an open letter to Sarah Pochin after seeing her video.
All I wanted was to have a debate with her, to say, come on, tell us why you're using this area politically, when this isn't about politics, it's about truth.
Residents say if Sarah Pochin does return to Greenway Road, they'll show her that it's not a problem area. Lindsay.
I like how the reverend here is saying, yeah, let's have a debate on it. What is she going to debate? She probably never even visited the place. She probably was told about it on social media by some far-right group, or she just picked a random street. She closed her eyes, put her finger on a map and goes, I'm going to say this street is out of control and I'm going to talk about it on social media and try and grab some of the limelight. It's pathetic. She's probably not going to go there. She's certainly not going to debate this because she doesn't even know the area. But it's about trying to grab some attention. It's pathetic. But the icing on the cake has to be that she's planning to take legal action against people who disagree with her. People who live in the area, actually know what's going on. She's going to take legal action against them and waste public money perhaps because she's a member of parliament. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.